If you see the RAB off warning in your Subaru, it means that reverse automatic braking, which is RAB, is not working. It's just turned off. And now there are two scenarios how it can turn off. You can turn it off on your own, and maybe you have done it but you forgot about this, and you just need to turn it on manually. How to do this? When you see this warning, right, RAB off, it means that your shifter is in reverse and your camera is on, and on the infotainment screen you see this RAB off. It's like a button, so you press on this button and hold it for 3 or 4 seconds, and then you see that RAB is on. If everything is working properly, this is how you turn on and off this feature, and you can control it. For example, when you attach a trailer, or when you're driving in some harsh conditions and the sensors can't understand what's going on, they're going crazy, they're starting braking automatically, you may turn the feature off. If everything is okay and you're just backing up in normal conditions, you can turn this feature on, and it will brake if something suddenly appears on the road in front of your car, or maybe you don't see some obstacle. Now, the second scenario for this RAB off problem is that there's actually the warning that it doesn't work, and you see the RAB off, and you also see the red bar saying that there is a problem with the sensors. I'm sorry for not having a picture of that, because I've seen it several times in my life, but I didn't have a chance to take the picture. So when you see this red bar saying there is a problem with this RAB system and RAB off automatically, there is a problem with one of the sensors that work in the RAB. These are 4 sensors located in your rear bumper. The same sensors that are usually used for parktronic. This is not the radar. The RAB doesn't work with the radar sensor. It's the common mistake of mechanics that don't work with Subarus. This RAB system only works with these parking sensors. So there are 2 problems that can cause this. One of the parking sensors may be disconnected or broken, and this usually happens when there was a minor accident, and maybe this sensor just popped up and you need to click it back to its position, because if the position of one sensor changed, the RAB will not work. If it's disconnected, RAB will not work. If the shape of your bumper is changed because of the accident, of the minor accident, RAB will not work. They will need recalibration, you will need some repair, of course. And the second scenario is easier when there is a lot of mud, snow, or whatever covering these sensors. Even not a lot, but slightly. They may be slightly dirty and they will not work in Subaru cars. So if this is the case, you may just clean them. If after cleaning it's okay, you found the problem and you can solve it for $0 just by cleaning your rear bumper. If this message keeps popping up and you see this RAB off all the time, probably you will need to go to a Subaru dealership or some independent mechanic and locate the problem, because this is most likely the problem with the connection or with one of the parking sensors and RAB sensors.